I have my studio at home, but I realize that I have some downtime here when I'm in the office, and if the mood strikes me, I will sit down and paint here at my table. And you know, it's always appropriate to capture an idea whenever you get one. And sometimes when you're working on a problem that isn't art related, art will help you solve it by taking your mind off of things. Generally carry a sketchbook with me of some kind, and what I do when I travel, I try to capture at least part of my experience traveling in a book like this. We took a trip to North Adams, Massachusetts to see Mass Mocha, and I had a view out of my hotel room. Love playing with colors and shapes, make doodles kind of real. Got some new paints and wanted to test them out. And then when I'm with people, I like to capture what they're there. And my philosophical musings also work with my art. So that's basically. One of my mentors was the late David Shapiro, who was a professor of art at Binghamton University, and we were close friends for a number of years. And he lived in Friendsville, Pennsylvania, at an old farmhouse, and on this porch he and I spent many hours arguing about art, philosophy, and just anything that came to mind. David was a very profound influence on me because of his commitment. He was always painting. He had a wonderful eye, and one of the things he would tell me is that springtime was an awful time to paint because every day everything was different, and so he kept having to change everything. So this one I painted in my basement studio at home, and all the colors and shapes are imaginary. They're not looking at real plant life growing, but that was a magical place for me. This one here I tried to paint myself as a very young child. Wasn't that successful, but wound up with two paintings instead. I call this one Baby Grandpa and this one Grandpa Baby. It seems to suit my playfulness and my sometimes immaturity, I suppose. I called this one the Curator of Trouble, and I kind of think that when I paint, I create a lot of problems for myself. This was the first painting I made of this size, and to fill it with paint became quite a challenge. But some of those pictures were actually hanging on the walls of my studio, and some of them I painted just to fill the space on the painting. I got a little slogan down here: trouble is what beauty looks like before it's ripe. And you know, I think if we're going to achieve anything profound in our lives, or not so profound but just significant to ourselves, we've got to risk getting into trouble a little bit, and as we solve it, we transform it into something hopefully that's very beautiful. So one of the real joys of painting is that I get to do it with my two grandsons. And this painting here was kind of inspired by the COVID outbreak and all the terrible things we went through. And my older grandson, who's now 12, I showed him an early version of this, and he said, I said, "Do you have any advice?" He says, "It needs more circles." And these circles here became what I thought of as being the virulent aspect of the pandemic, and the hammer is sort of being an inefficient way of trying to deal with it. And so this was kind of the pandemonium of the pandemic as I saw it at the time. My older grandson and I have a habit of trading drawings. He'll work on one for a while, and then I'll work on it, and then he'll work on mine, and we'll go back and forth. And we've done some pretty interesting sketches together, and his little brother, who's now 4 years old, he's starting to play the game too. So it's fun to be inspired by little kids.